Okay, finally. Jesus Christ. Stupid ass mic. You waited 2 hours. Alright, fuck it. Yo, my bad. I took forever. I was fixing my computer, several problems. My mic was messing up. Whatever. That took what, 2 hours? Damn.
Yeah, 2 hours. I'm over here like, yo, I hope this guy's not playing me.
My bad, bro. It's been a minute.
No, I
Uh,
mean, luckily I got comfortable kitchen chairs, man. Because if I was sitting on a hard ass wood, I would have been like, nah, I'm going back to my room.
my bad, my bad.
No,
Anyway,
you're
yeah,
fine.
bro. I haven't done one of these like in a minute. I'll be honest. Anyway, you
Really?
wanna yeah, you wanna introduce yourself real quick just to get things going?
Sure.
Mm.
So, hello to all. My name is 88 Fingies Nez. You may have seen my Parallel Realms videos with my excessive memory and screaming. So, but if you are new here, then it's wonderful to meet you all. And it's good to be with my bud here. No connection. I'm
Hmm.
honored to be a part of this.
Yo, that's sick. I mean, let me ask you this: when did you begin playing SGM?
I first played SGM, I would say late 2021 was the first time I played. A friend of mine who goes by Super Kirby in SGM, but I call him Marky. He was sharing screenshots of the game in a server that we're in, and I thought it was interesting because I initially grew up playing a second Encore in my Xbox 360 days. So when I found out that there was a mobile version, I was like, oh, I wonder how different this would be or similar compared to the console version. Definitely it was different because it was one of those few early day games that was like when card games, I guess, were becoming more popularized in terms of the gacha genre. So I was like, okay, let me see how this works. So I think I had joined, I don't know if it was around or before Annie had dropped, and it was during the Christmas PF. Funny enough, I had joined first around December. I played for like maybe about a month or two, and then I kind of like fell out low key, but then I started to come back last November, like right during what banner was it? It was the banner before like the demon artist and web crawler banner. My brain is fried on this one.
Demon
But
Artist. That was with Nezuko, right? Yeah, yeah, it was Nezuko. That was
that
with.
was, yeah, that was last December, but I joined in, no, I'm sorry. It was Primal Prodigy and Bombshell. That's when they came out last November. That's when I had rejoined SGM, and that's when they were introducing with the backstage passes. So I was like, "Oh, okay, so they upgraded since then." Um
Hmm.
I just remember like with the hype with Black Dahlia and Marie, that's when things were getting like more like intuitive. My vocabulary sucks right now.
You're good.
Interactive, I guess, is the proper word, but yeah, just like the fan base was engaging more. So I was like, okay,
Hmm.
let's get into this. In terms of my YouTube channel, I launched the channel in like late May. I had joined the SGM server. Like again, I joined the first time and I forgot why I left. I think it was because the people there were just like unwelcoming. Like I felt like the members like during those days before SGM got more popular were just like kind of rabid. So I was like, you know what? Let me just give it a second chance. And that's when I started to mingle more with other people, and yeah, I started to get my name out there. Slowly have my own fan base growing with a lot of great mutuals. So I'm thankful to where I'm at now in terms of my YouTube career.
Hmm.
Almost having like almost 600 subscribers in like a time span of 6 to 7 months.
That's sick. I mean, I would say they're still rabid, no offense. They've been always rabid since Xbox 360 days. I won't sugarcoat it. Other than that, you're starting out, bro. What? That's crazy. Me, I've been doing this since a hot minute. I'm tired of this fucking game. I feel like I feel like a fucking boomer, you know? Like you have so much you have so much to learn, you know? Like and so much shit you don't want to learn type shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like I love the game as much as the other guy, but at the same time, like I'm like, that's cool. And they added new characters. They added Kafka, Dahlia, which I'll probably get into later. Don't worry about it. They added a bunch of other shit as well, guest stars. I mean, I wanna. What do you think about it? What do you think about the guest stars?
So I remember vocalizing a bit when the guest stars update did drop. First, I was like, I felt like it was gonna be akin to like how assist fighters were in the first Marvel vs. Capcom game because I grew up with a lot of OG fighting games from PS1 and Dreamcast days, and even going to actual arcade machines and playing them. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, so this is really gonna be like Marvel vs. Capcom, and at first, I was like, okay, let's see how this works. But when it came to the pricing of leveling them up, I was like, why does it cost as much as building a bronze, silver, and Dia fighter? What happened? What is this? You would think it would cost like maybe like the amount of how you would build for moves. At least building a level 15 gold move is like what, not even 3 mil?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like 2.5 million coins. So I'm like, okay, not only are y'all really grinding our canopy coin, but when I remember everybody laughing when I shared the screenshot of that fucking $400 guest star offer. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, that was
You're not even
embarrassing.
offering any fee tonight. Yeah, what it was like 20 mil canopy coin, 360 guest star relics, and like 100 retakes. And I'm like, but where's the Theonite? Like, if you're making me pay $400, give me like, I don't know, 20,000 Theonite for all that money. And then it's even worse now because with like after 7.1 dropped and they were talking about like more of the relic shards, and now they're selling relic shards in the hub. They want to charge $400 for like
Mm-hmm.
5,000 diamond shards. I'm like, what is going on
It
here?
took them forever to do that. I've been screaming at the top of my lungs before they even made the shard system a concept. I told them, bro, these exclusive units are so goddamn annoying to get. Everybody and their mama was talking about it. And it took them on the random ass Tuesday to upload on Twitter. Yeah, we're including shard system. Like, all of a sudden, I thought the update was cool, yes. But at the same time, how many people could access that? Only, like, what? The 1%? Me, some other fucking people who spend money, or long time players who don't open relics could have access to that. Be like everybody else is gonna be struggling because why would they give a shit about an exclusive unit unless it's a meta unit? And
Hmm.
that's what pissed me off. Is like, bro, you could just why don't you just outright buy them at this point? Like, I'm not gonna wait and pray that the RNG blesses me and gives me a what, like a locked in or a fucking Excalibur or some shit. It's fucking annoying. Hmm.
I just feel like though that is like I'm just like kind of asked it feels kind of asked out though because it's like again why would I want to spend like again $400 to $500 to buy an exclusive fighter too because no trust me I feel for you like I still want alter ego. I don't care what anyone says, she references a childhood favorite villain of mine. I am a person all for nostalgia. So I even did like what was it when Double's Prize Fight was around maybe like a week ago. I had actively bought two 10+1 double relics, and they gave me Jawbreaker as
Oof.
the diamond from that 10+1, and I was so pissed. I was like, listen, I got her before and I sacked her. Why y'all doing this to me? I
No,
just want
yeah.
to ego. But I'm not gonna like. I just feel like okay. I know the RNG tends to suck, and that can be said for a majority of gotcha games.
Oh
But
shit. Trying
it's
to
like
call.
it's like
You good though?
why would I want to sack more money for an exclusive like fighter
Mhm.
when they're most likely gonna be like in the character relic? I understand maybe like the elemental based fighters because I know those ones are hard to get. Like Megasonic, for example, I got him clutch. I think it was during the October jackpot relic
Yeah.
because I really wanted Megasonic.
Megasonic is an exclusive. You could probably get him from Dark Shards. You should be fine. I don't think you need to struggle that hard for a Megasonic. Overall, exclusive units like for elements are not hard to obtain. They just take time, really. I don't know if I have them all, but I probably do have them all at this point. It just takes time, efficiency, and some a little bit of grinding on like elemental price fights. But you should be fine. Like, but if you want dupes, yeah, that's a different story. Good luck, Max, PAing a fucking Megasonic. I don't know, but yeah, like why alter specifically? Just childhood memories. I'm guessing.
Yeah, because she's based off of Father from Kids Next Door, and that holds a special place in my heart when they
Hmm.
have references of like again cartoons I grew up watching as a child. So I was just thought it was like so cool, like oh my god, wow, the devs thought of Kids Next Door, holy shit.
Hmm. No, that's lit. Man, I'm pissed off, bro. Me and Kevin, fucking Grayson took fucking forever to make that video. Like, we took a hot minute. I mean, overall, we were fucking lazy. I'll be frank. We would immediately work on the script day one. We finished like almost like 80% of it. Later on, we got lazy. We were just like, we'll put it off for later. We sent the like footage, like you know how some footage for like Hexcalibur was kind of ass. Yeah, that was my gameplay, my fault.
Oh no.
Yeah, and other than that, like I haven't been improving on my gameplay because I got lazy during that time and stopped playing every now. Not stopped playing, but more like I just did my dailies and just called it a day. I'm pissed off that the video's outdated now. Like now, I gotta worry about the No Time to Die nerf. It's not bad. People are saying, "Oh, she's dead now." Haha. Dali mains are crying. Not really. You're still gonna struggle with her regardless because you need either a critless fighter, either heal block or heal counters. Other than that, like you're gonna be struggling regardless. It doesn't matter. It's 50% chance. Like you're still gonna get hit with a heal and a haste. So who cares? I've seen a lot of people saying, "Oh
Um,
no, Dahlia, Dahlia fans are crying." Nah, bro, we out here staying winning. We got Kafka. Let's go. We
I
lit.
just feel like I just feel like for me though, like actually I do want to talk about in terms of like how to deal with, I guess you can say gamers fatigue because yeah, I know like you're one of the well-known hardcore grinders. I mean, you casually just flex like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna do 500 mil on this prize fight," and I'm just looking at you like, "Are your fingers broken?
I did
You have a
300
life?"
million by the way, and I got 10%.
Like, are you okay, sir? Are you good?
Nah, I'm not straight, bro. Like breaking 2 world records left me fucked up. Like you're that kind of dedication only applies to like jobless motherfuckers, and I have a job. Type shit.
The fact that you have a job but you still manage, that's like crazy, bro.
Yeah, it gives me a fucking aneurysm. Like at some point, like once you do top 10 grinds, you're just gonna start pattern recognition. You're like, yeah, that dude has a grudge pain wheel. That motherfucker has no moves. It's so fucked up. Like, I don't want anybody to suffer through that. But every now and then, I
The
would
one
look through old scores, like people who try to beat the record. I'm like, yeah, it's a drop in the bucket of what they do. It's fucking insane. I seen one got pretty close. It was the 2.148 mil. So technically, someone did
oh
take
well.
my record. It was a what squiggly price fight, but I did it in the monthly. But then I took that record, and it's now 2.155 bill. But yeah, like no, it's don't do it, please. It was a torture just getting that score. Like if I see, I'll be impressed if somebody beats that or gets like 2.1.6 billion, which would be pretty
I was
crazy.
gonna I was gonna say like aside from that, I was gonna say like one of the things I do want to kind of bring up as an important topic within the SGM community. When it does come to top players, when they would heavily critique on newer players, and I've kind of witnessed that a lot in the gameplay chat in the
Hmm.
server, and it kind of bothers me because it's like if you got newbies asking you for help, like don't be asinine on them, especially let's say like for example, oh,
Hmm.
does my move set look okay on this Valentine? Does the stats look okay? And you got people like Denny, like like roasting the absolute crap out of them, and I'm like,
Hey,
can you chill?
no. Danny's more like he doesn't understand. Like it's just a newbie. Like overall, like sure, I came from that time when Denny was like barely starting out. He's still a new cat, by the way. He's not an old player. He started around Annie's debut, I believe, last I recall.
Well, no,
Better
no, I
yet.
do remember. No, I remember seeing your video with that, but it's like I just, for me, it's like this. I'm a SGM player where I'm all about more or less the fun. You
Hmm.
know, as you see, like in my videos of like, like it's like, hey yo, like is Desi okay? Are they like raging? And it's like, no, I'm just adding on the enthusiasm of what you should feel in the game. You shouldn't have to toss your phone. You shouldn't have to rage quit. You shouldn't have to, be a grump about it.
Hmm.
It's the game at the end of the day,
That's true.
enjoy it to the best you can. If you
Hmm.
don't like it, then you don't have to force yourself to play, you
Hmm.
know?
I mean, everybody has their own kind of fun, you know. Like some people like to sweat their nuts off and play perfectly on fucking rift battles. I could kind of get that, but at the same time, yeah, um, new versus old players, it's gonna be a constant thing. Obviously, it's existed in every other game, like fucking Nikkei, fucking Fake Grand Order, Minecraft as well. Surprisingly, they would fucking roast the shit out of you. Yo, you got fucking Thorns 3 on your boots? Yeah, you're voicing durability. And I know this because I played Minecraft for 10,000 hours. I know that shit like the back of my hand. Like even with new updates I could still catch up. But overall, like it always has existed. It's gonna be constant. It's not gonna be a thing that's gonna disappear because the old players are like boomers. They're tired. They want something new. They want to sink their teeth into like fresh meat. You know what I'm saying? New players have so much to do. They got a lot of shit to understand, a lot of shit to learn, a lot of shit to take notes on. And they were gonna take their sweet ass time with it, like we began. You know, even though I was an old player, I started as a new player. You know, like you gotta have a cause and then later an effect. And we're at the effect. You guys are at the cause. If you get what I'm saying, right? I mean, other than that, like I would say like the community, it's like so and so. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some people who are weird. Other people are like, oh my god, like look at this guy, and then they just start glazing him or some shit. I'm like, nah. I'm more like I just do my own thing. You know, like sure other people have their other shit. I usually join up with them in the collabs and whatnot. Like I fuck with that. Like I like doing that all the time because if it wasn't for fucking what's it called, Kevin, I wouldn't be here making a fucking series or working on that fucking Dahlia project that took me 2 years and it's still in development. I'm still gonna update it. I have to update Kafka on it later, and I am gonna put myself on a due date schedule. It's gonna be March because Kafka releases February, so that gives you enough time to try her out, you know. But other than that, let me ask you this: who do you like overall from the cast? You have like a specific niche, anything like that?
I would say my personal favorite character again is Valentine. Valentine I've been attached to again since second encore days.
Hmm.
I don't know why. It's just like aside from like, I know people would be like, "Oh, is it because of her hot nurse aesthetic?" And it's like
Yeah.
not really that. No, I like the morally gray complexity that she has. Like I sometimes would talk about a bit of her lore, like sometimes like once in a while in the lore channel, and it's like I just have an admiration for characters that is like basically Valentine's a tragic villain. That is like yes,
Hmm.
she does have her own goals and motives, but like she was literally forced to work with Marie and Double because her whole squad got slain.
Yeah,
And it's like
her whole squad got 1v5'd on Rainbow and it's over. Like yeah, she's stuck now. It's
yeah,
over.
so it's like, and then it's like mixed with like some of the writing they did in the web comics as well. That
Hmm.
is like I really do feel like she has a hidden beef with Brain Drain, but she's just again like sort of like forced to cooperate with him. There's
Hmm.
not too much information really of how deep it goes, but I just really like, again, Val as a whole, you don't really see a lot of morally ambiguous characters like that in video games, at least in my personal experience.
The,
That's why,
hmm.
I made Maestro because I know Maestro is one of my most talked about OCs anyways in the server. A lot
Hmm.
of people tend to like him, and that's why he's also my YouTube icon.
That's sick. I mean, Valentine, like I could understand because she is morally gray. Story wise, she did get her whole squad fucking smoked trying to do like what was it called? I know it was a fucking last mission. Oh, there was a Theonite reading. Yeah, turns out your whole squad got smoked. Now you're stuck with the harbinger of death and some fucking nun from your local priest. The other part was yeah, she's working under fucking Lab Zero, which is ironically like the most fucked up in the literal sense in the real world as well as the in-game world. If you know, you know, you know. Other than that, I think that's really cool for Valentine because morally great characters barely exist. The best I could compare is like Cecil Stedman from Invincible, which I really fuck with because he's also a morally gray government agency leader where he controls all the superheroes in the world, and is basically like a more badass version of what's that one Injustice? No, not Injustice, but that one woman that runs the Suicide Squad for DC. I forgot her name. It's like a fat old lady, but it's her basically. But Cecil Stedman is that, but cooler, you know. And I could barely compare that to Valentine. Like they're about like the same. Maybe Cecil's better in my opinion. I don't know if you've seen Invincible. Really cool show though, and
I've heard of this
mhm,
series, but I haven't watched it.
it's worth it. I would say like season one, absolute banger. Season two, that's a banger too. Season three, that's gonna be gas. I'm absolutely hyping it the fuck up because I've read the comics. I thought they were pretty cool. A little bit so and so because the art style is not for everybody, but it gets good. Trust, it gets really good. It's just like it's just DC comic, but turned into like really fucked up. You know, like fucked up shit happening. Like it builds on background characters. You basically like the background character. Yeah, they're dead. They just showed up on the Channel 11 news. So have fun with that information. It gives you a sense of like, yeah, these are actual people that are dying because fucking superheroes having beef with like, oh, it turns out my dad is a fucking Saiyan, so he's out here conquering worlds. Okay, that's cool. And now I gotta fight him. Oh god, my own dad, which is like that's crazy. That's a little bit of a spoiler, but I think everybody and their grandma knows that by now, so I don't really care. But yeah, have you gotten into watching shows lately or not?
In terms of like newer shows, not exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, like I know it's I'm a strange person because it's like for me to really get into something, it's like it has to be in my own time because neurodivergency really do be like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have to really ensure, like, okay, I'm mentally ready to sit down, watch, and understand of what's happening here. Get
Mm-hmm.
used to the universe, the characters. Nowadays, it's just like again, I'm a person of nostalgia. I like to run it back like it's the early 2000s. And I did have some of the younger people ask me like, "Hey, what was it like for you back then as a kid?" And I could talk about like the good parts of my childhood like no one's business. So um yeah, it's like a part of me still like some of the new stuff that's coming out in
Mm-hmm.
modern day. I like
Yeah.
that some shows are trying to follow that formula of what I grew up in seeing now
Mm-hmm.
or grew up seeing back then, sorry. Um so it's like yeah, like I can't really recall the last major show I was like really getting into. It's
Mm-hmm.
just again, it's been a minute. I've been more hyper focused with just with like games if anything. Haven't really had a chance to be like, oh yeah, I watched this new series.
Well, that makes sense to be honest. I haven't kept up with shows in a hot minute, other than Invincible and maybe Stranger Things. I thought that was pretty gas. I just hate the fan base. That's it. I thought Stranger Things was pretty cool because they elaborated more, or their side on their fictional side on MK Project MK Ultra, which is like the fucking psychic shit, or basically mental capacity of humans, which I think it was directly tied with the CIA, but that's a whole different story. But I thought Stranger Things was cool. Elaborated on some cool shit like the Demogorgons or whatever the fuck they're called. I haven't watched that show in forever. Like the last time I watched Stranger Things was like I think it was in 2023. Jesus Christ.
I
Yeah.
remember I went to a pinball. It's like a okay, so in this New York City, since I'm from the NYC,
Mm-hmm.
there is a place called Barcade. We have a couple of locations in Manhattan, and I did actually play on
Mm-hmm.
a Stranger Things pinball machine. It was really epic.
Nice. That's dope. But yeah, since you were talking about games, like what were you keeping up with besides this mid game called SGM? You know, what else were you getting into?
Nikkei actually. I was
My
surprised Nikkei
go.
was like the second game I was into. My friend Clown Osu, he actually got me into the game. He was talking about the game here and there in
Hmm.
DMs, and it's like I was like, okay, what's this game about? And instead of bleh, sorry.
You good.
I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, it's kind of like, a big booba tuner game." And I'm like, "Well, it's like this. First of all, I like robots. I also like girls, even though I'm a person I like just about everyone, but I like robots, I like girls, and I like good lore." Nikkei had all three of them in one mobile game. And it's crazy because you would think with how very intricate the plot is, you would think like, how come this ain't a full-blown video game? Why is this only a mobile game?
Hmm.
There's so much to like do and learn. I mean, I'm like already what commander level 150 now. Like I just made 150 today. Um
Yo, let's
and I've
go.
been playing for like I'm playing for like what over well over 2 months. I had joined right when the Evangelion collab was ending.
Damn, you went in
So
late. Oof. Well, that's when Asuka dropped, right? Fuck.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
like well technically I had a few days to pull for Asuka and Ray and forgot the name of the other girl, but I didn't get them. Like I did try pulling for them, but I wasn't able to get them. RNG was not my favor, but I
Hmm.
still got like a lot of other of the good Nikkeis. Like I remember I had got I think Red was my first pilgrim that
Hmm.
I had got. And I had got her maybe like what commander level I was. I think I was like under commander level 50 or some shit.
Hmm.
And I got like Red early, and she's been like and still is my hyper carry. And then even before Cinderella had dropped, Cinderella's like right now she is my current strongest fighter.
Hmm.
Um, but just like I really love the art style. I love the designs for all of the characters. I can't really say there is a bad design for the Nikkeis. Everyone just looks drop dead gorgeous. I
Except
also like
Crow. Except Crow. I fucking hate Crow. I don't know why. I just don't like Crow's.
really
I don't like Crow's design. I'm sorry. I
no,
don't.
no, she is the tired goth punk chick.
No.
Her face is a mood. Her having that resting bitch face is a
Listen,
mood. That'd be
listen,
me internally
listen, listen,
sometimes.
listen, listen, listen. As a fellow goth enjoyer, right? Like, that's not it, Chief. No. Fuck Crow. Like, no. I don't know. Like, I'm not even completed with the story yet. I'm in, like, what, chapter 22? I just don't like Crow. She's just weird, bro. Like, she just weirds me out, really. Story wise, she's weird. I'm not even done with the whole fucking story. She's just
I'm
fucking
only
manipulative as shit. Like, I mean, I like crazy bitches, but at the same time, like, no, that's just taking it too far. You know, like, where you say Noko, you like Black Dahlia, like, don't worry about it. That's just bias. Like, that's besides the point.
no, 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 no. I'm calling you out on that right now. Let me tell you something. No,
Let me tell you
like
so.
okay. No, I'll be real. I did look at some of the spoilers for future chapters because I know
Don't
for me
spoil
it's
it,
like I
please.
don't
I don't
know.
want to know.
No, no, I won't tell you. I won't tell you because I'm only on chapter 18 right now,
Hmm.
anyways. Like, but I mean, I won't really feel too bad. Like, okay, well, this is what's gonna happen, but I'm
Hmm.
still in it for the lore because the story is just that role pulling. I'm like, oh my god, this happened. Oh my god, that happened. That's crazy, bruh. Like, but
Hmm.
um, yeah, no, for me, it's like I log into the game every day. I mean, granted, I think my only like very, and I mean like very small thing is like dailies on Nikkei take me twice as long compared to dailies on SGM. Like it would take me at least like I'd
Hmm.
say 30 minutes, and that's if there isn't a special event going on. Because right now we got the Ice Dragon Saga with the new Maiden and Guillotine.
Hmm.
So between rotating with that, yeah, it takes me like 30 minutes tops
I'm
to do
fucking
my
pissed, bro.
dailies.
I used about 20,000 gems on fucking Maiden, and I'm at 14. I think 13K now. I'm fucking mad. I wasted so much. I could have used that on Red Hood, but I had so many gems saved up. I'm like, whatever. I'm just gonna use them on Maiden. Fuck it, we ball.
You know, what's hilarious? Now I have two guillotines. I have two of the new guillotines and still one of Maiden. but I still would like a second maiden. But at least having a 1-star guillotine is a flex.
Bruh, I just don't care. I don't care about the damn kid. I just want Maiden. Fuck it. I'll call it a day and just save up gems again for what Red Hood. I got every other Nikkei that I don't really care about. I'm more like now I'm just focused on min maxing shit somewhat. My DKs are what 256 right now. I'm just trying to beat Kraken every time just so I could get fucking rocks, just so I could level up my gear. Because
Them rocks.
yeah, the rocks are a pain, bro. The thing I would give I know Hayachi. I already talked with Hayachi about Nikkei, but me and him agreed that yeah, the SGM versus Nikkei RNG is like with the what's it called? It's gear, right? So you could just imagine gear as moves. The gear in Nikkei is so fucking ass. Holy shit! Like the RNG just to get like a decent roll is horrible. With a SGM, like all you need is just retakes and just fucking spam rolls, and you're good, homie. You're set. Like once you get an attack roll, it's over, or whatever roll you like. But bruh, like I fuck with Nikkei too. Like it was Hayachi and Mina who got me into the game. I'm like, bro, this is just some fucking goonery game, you know. I'm like, whatever. I'll see what's up with it. Like people are hyping, gassing this up like it's like the next gotcha game that's gonna kill every other gotcha. You know, I'm like, and then I played the first chapter. I'm like, damn.
Right?
I'm like, what the fuck?
No,
I
I
already,
remember.
I already
No, when
smoked
I
one
played the
unit.
first chapter, I
Uh-huh.
was hooked. I was like, oh, we got this nice girl named Marion, and then it's like the end of the chapter. What just happened?
This like regular show, like when hey, Mordecai and Ruby go clean up the yard. 2 seconds later, yeah, we're killing God, bruh. What the fuck? What the fuck happened, dog? I I don't know anything. I'm just a fucking jit with a fucking commander cab, and now I gotta manage a whole fucking platoon of fucking robot girls. Great, my life is fucked. That's pretty much fucking Nikkei in a nutshell. You're a fucking new commander, and then yeah, you had to kill one of your platoon members, and now you're fucking sad. The end type shit.
I think the one thing with Nikkei though is like, okay, don't granted, I do like when they have double reward weekends. That is
Mm-hmm.
like you get double the amount for gear and for the upgrade materials with skills, but oh my god, okay, honestly, sometimes it is a bit of a grind to
Oh, it
upgrade
is.
skills.
It is,
Cause
bruh.
oh my, like Jesus Christ, bro! Like unless there's a special event going on, that's honestly your only way to really stock up on burst skills and the regular skills. Cause I think right now, like one of my fighters only has like a level 7 burst. And I'm
Oof.
like, I want to try to get at least to level 8, but it's taking me forever and a day. God damn.
Do you not use the Nikkei.gg fucking website to just like min max some bullshit? Because that's what I use, so I don't have to waste resources as badly. Or are you just not
Oh
like
yeah,
a meta
no,
unit?
I do use the tier list
Mm-hmm.
to kind of see of like which of my fighters currently is between triple S and double S tier.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, I have literally just all about the good fighters. So I have like Litter, I have Crown, I have Naga, I have Red Hood, I have Modernia. Like I literally have a lot of the like top tier fighters in my inventory. Wow.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, same. I'm just min maxing shit at this moment with Nikkei. I came back around when Crown got debuted. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then I maxed her. Was it like it was full on the three little fucking stars, and then one extra because why not? By complete accident. She was really cool. I fuck with her. Crown is really good unit. I got Azuka, so really good synergy with fucking Alice. So yeah, crazy damage, pretty good. And then I pulled fucking Cinderella twice. So like once in her debut, and then again in the maiden event for some fucking reason. That's cool. I don't know. I thought that was tight as hell. I just can't keep up playing with gotchas, bro. Like that's like SGM and EK are like the main two that I keep playing. And if I add another one in
So
like
true.
fucking Zenless Zone Zero or fucking Honkai Star Rail, I'm gonna have a stroke. I like no, my body is too old for this shit. Back then I could grind games for hours, but no, not anymore. Sure, you might be
You
saying,
talking about you too old. You too old. Listen, I'm 7 years your senior. Shut your mouth.
don't worry about it, Uncle. You're fine. You're fine, bro. Like
But
you got spirit. I don't.
it's funny because I would say my first gacha game legit was actually Genshin Impact. Go figure.
Ew. Get that shit out of
Literally-
here. You
no, 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 no. To be fair, I quitted Genshin Impact around February this year. So it was like right when they were almost done with the Fontaine Archon quest,
I don't know
but
who that is. I'm sorry.
I still hold a couple of characters in my heart. Fremine is my son. That is my son. I will protect my penguin boy. You fuck with him, I'ma beat your ass.
I don't know anything about Genshin. I'm Stevie fucking Wonder. I'm wondering what the fuck you're even talking about. Other than that, like I know Genshin is I. Some people play it, some people hate it. A lot of people hate it. I hate it, obviously.
I have a
I'm not.
love-hate relationship with Genshin, trust me. Like, for me, I would say the RNG on Genshin is even worse at times. Like, it wasn't until way much later updates after I quit that they were adding improvements to the pity system, but
Mhm.
it was a struggle. I think I spent one time like $100 to get Risley, who was one of the Fontaine fighters, and it took me like 130 pulls to get him, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Bro, moment, rookie numbers, rookie numbers.
No
I
rookie
hate myself
numbers.
for even saying that. Like, fuck, he spent so much fucking money on Furmonger. It pisses me off. It's more than Grayson. I'll say that much because Grayson was spent with like what 250. I don't know if you know this.
Jesus.
I don't know if you know this. Like during main court before like SGM Discord or the Skullgirls Mobile Discord before they had separated. There was an
Mm-hmm.
inside joke with Grayson just absolutely getting smoked. Everybody was pulling Red Rider during the first battle pass, and I showed Grayson too, like, yeah, it's over, fuck you, I got Red Rider type shit, and that motherfucker spent $250 just to get a single copy. And this was before he maxed out the battle pass. He just wanted Red Rider. He was
That's nuts.
so technically he spent 240 and then an extra $10. So it's like yeah,
I
250.
would say I would say though, like for me, like it was funny because there was another Genshin like game called Wuthering Waves, which is supposed a lot of people were saying like Genshin but better.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually did play it for like about 2 weeks. Unfortunately, I had a falling out with it. I don't know why, and I didn't have any like bad experience with the game.
Mm-hmm.
But like I can say a lot of the mechanics that I wish Genshin had was in WoW, like especially even with the pity system as well. The pity system is 10 times more better when you're pulling for characters, and
Mm-hmm.
they give you a lot of gifts. I mean, like even more than SGM when it comes to like beginner schnitz and whatnot. Because okay, I will say my only gripe with SGM 2 was that when I was re-entering back in the game, and there were so many pop-up offers with like, oh, like for like $5, get like 3 gold relics and like 5 gold keys. But the only thing really worthwhile was like that $2 Silent Kill and Surgeon General bundle thing.
Oh yeah, that was
But like,
bullshit.
damn, you really encouraging let's go gambling for a player that's what only level 5? Like,
Oh, fun fact though, I did get some fucking info from one of my old homies, Mina. So you know
hmm
their TikTok, right? It's already at what 400k followers. Me and you both know TikTok is full of what fucking kids, fucking
I
Minecraft
don't have a
players.
TikTok account for that
Thank
reason.
God, thank fucking God. Like holy shit, don't get TikTok. I got TikTok in my for you pages to just a bunch of shit that's just cartel videos. It's fucked up. No.
Oh no.
I got cartel TikTok. It's fucked up. No, yeah, like Devin, I could tell you about TikTok later, but like, they got like a growing fan base. You and me both know that TikTok is just full of fucking kids, and I'm like, they're basically encouraging gambling. Would I say it is a bad thing for kids? Yeah, obviously, but at the same time, it's just they're appealing to a younger audience, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Some people say, oh, it's a good thing that they're doing this because they're getting more revenue. I'm like, yeah, it is a good thing, but it's also somewhat of a bad thing because it encourages unhealthy habits. Really. Other than that, I think being free to play back then was easier than being free to play now. You know, because back then you had like you had all the time in the world, you would eventually get every single unit when the time would come. So you wouldn't really be stressed. But now it's more like, oh, new units dropping, new units dropping, new units dropping. I'm like, give me a fucking break. Like I almost topped out the collection and you added six more, or two, four, yeah, six more units to because you got a new backstage pass season. I'm like, bruh, give me a break. Like I could keep going on and on, but fuck it, let me go back to TikTok because you know those AI videos or like
Mm-hmm.
okay, like not I know you're probably thinking about the AI voiceover with the Subway Surfers. It's not that.
What?
It's not necessarily that. This is gonna get a little bit gritty. Bear with me. I'm sorry.
I'm so confused.
You know the TikTok videos where they would have like a video at the top and at the bottom they would have Subway Surfers gameplay, right?
What the? I mean, I've seen some of those in some like storytelling videos, but okay, continue.
Okay, scratch all of that. Mind you, it's gonna get a little bit gritty. It's audio listeners do be advised. I know one of my siblings who has TikTok. They're like, oh, they're showing me this video, and they're like, wait, is that fucking minion AI videos overlaid with like fucking gore? I'm like, what the fuck? And it looks really fucking weird. Like it's just fucking minion shit. It's like minion overlay over like fucked up videos. I'm like. I mean, this problem has always existed with TikTok with like fucked up shit on the internet. It always existed in every other social media site. But I'm like, damn, on TikTok is crazy. Like, fuck, like you know how much what's video viewer exposure TikTok has is like almost the entire world. You know, like almost like what 50% of the world has TikTok. Like everybody in their grandma has it. It's kind of crazy,
You
you
know,
know.
it
Mm-hmm.
was crazy because I was gonna mention like when you talked about like the encouraging gambling thing,
Mm-hmm.
literally my YouTube Shorts feed like the other day, I had saw something in regards to like some kid in China had spent $3,000 in terms of Genshin top-ups, and that money was supposed to be used for like
Oh, I
his
remember
sister
that.
or
Yeah.
something like that. And I was like, what the fuck? That's insane. What the hell? And that kid was maybe like not even like 10.
Mm-hmm. And I don't mean to be like a hypocrite because yeah, I spent money on this game, but I do not encourage anyone over 18 to do this bullshit I do. You gotta be like at a good fucking footing to do the bullshit I do. You know what I'm saying? Because holy shit, because I spend so much on the game, but I don't encourage others to do it. Like spend with the money that you have, not the money that other people don't have. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Because
I get that.
mm-hmm,
For me, like like now I've been like since October, I would upload like a once a month video special where I would get like the $100 3 10 + 1 jackpot exclusive thing.
mm-hmm,
And it was funny because of my RNG luck was crazy the last couple of months, but I
mm-hmm,
only do that as like a once a month treat for myself.
mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm gonna do it for January as well because the new Twiggly and Annie variants are freaking pog, in terms of like both abilities. And we love that Annie has a Katara reference. Let's go, Atla.
Let's go. I've only watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. Fuck Korra. That shit was mid. I won't lie, Chief. I thought that was cool. I thought that they added Korra was kind of cool. Kafka, I'm a little bit pissed off, right? Like as the Dahlia main, like, okay, great. Now I gotta max out another one. Fuck it. I already prepared months back. Spoiler alert. I have insider info, but I will not say a fucking word. I
Oh man, bro said I got the intel. I'm sitting. You're like sitting in a tall black chair, petting some kind of invisible cat because you're a freaking ghost, and you're turning around like I have information that I know and you don't. Like,
oh, I say that jokingly. I don't have info.
oh, I was about to say,
Or do I? Or do I?
or do you?
Or do I? Nah, don't
Says
worry
the
about it.
ghost that adjusts the bow tie very fancily.
Like, bro, like, this game sucks. Like, why you? First off, you nerf No Time to Die. Okay, cool. You had a Kafka. Three lightning shots. That's kind of cool. So it's basically Dame with a dark style pellet and just straight DPS. I thought that was tight. I gotta
It
try
took
her
me
out
7
though.
brain cells to understand the Kafka essay. I was like, how does this work? Oh, it's supposed to be like an advanced Dame Slayer? Okay.
Yeah, it's basically that. So after like the three shots you fire, you reload, you get three lightning shots. Pretty easy to understand, honestly. Other than that, the tag-ins are blocked, so the units gets hard stuff, so you could just kill them easily. Not bad. I would say 4 out of 5. Maybe like I'll probably give her a 4 out of 5, not a 5 out of 5 because not very. I wouldn't say meta unit. I gotta see that fucking essay again. Do you have it? I just want to double
I
check.
don't. It's like it's funny because you're the only one that cares about meta, and I don't.
I gotta check this. No, because I'm making a fucking video, bro. Like I gotta go. I'm actually going in depth. Like prestige tech is a thing. I barely learned that. Like
You
no.
basically got that one gift that is basically some dude writing with a feather pen and everything's on fire type thing. Like, is that you right now?
No. I gotta figure out Kafka's essay. When reloading with 3 lightning shots or less remaining, gain 3 lightning shots. Okay, blah blah blah. Lightning shots disable tag in, so it's 10 seconds each. Okay,
All I know is that I'm gonna go broke for January and March specifically too, because listen, the fact that we have a big band with a timeless curse is nuts for a gold variant. Timeless curse is basically like gold version Apex complex cranked times two.
I think he's good, but like it doesn't match to Bruno Bucciarati. Like good. He's got fucking hex and a fucking barrier stack, so that's very fucking meta. That's cool. Um,
Wait,
when
what are you talking about? I'm talking about Rhythm Rider.
yeah, I know about Rhythm Rider. I'm talking about Don Passion, uh, new Eliza, the neutral one.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, no, for sure. I was able to play her a little bit in recruit in PR.
Mm-hmm.
Took me a minute to understand that it's like, okay, so you have a mix of reverse Tomb and Gloom, a hint of standout, and a sprinkle of Ogre Achiever. Like, like that
It's
is
no,
what.
she's cracked. She's absolutely cracked. That's why I was saying host 2.0, and people were like, nah, not even fucking. Denny was like, nah, she's not meta. I feel like she is meta. She's gonna be a host 2.0 incident because she has so much utility. The Eliza's kit is probably one of the best in the game. And a fucking Hex with burst. She already has fucking curse. That's just host, bro. What are you fucking smoking when you're making a dumbass essay?
Nah,
Gotta
but nah,
check.
for me in terms with like the Decuphilia with the Lucio BB, having that mix going in for March, yeah, my birthday month's gonna be lit.
February is
But
gonna be stupid for me, bro. I gotta figure out the
I
second
mean,
essay.
if I do get Don Passion, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. Like I'll still pull for February, but like no, like if you've seen like Decuphilia's essay, combine that literally with Rhythm Rider, you're in for a bad time. Like to the opponent, like you're in for a bad time. You're gonna die. Like
I'm trying to think. I feel like she's mid. I feel like this Dahlia is mid. I don't know why. I'm gonna put a 3 out of 5.
you're
I
still talking about Dahlia. I'm over here hype about having a timeless curse big band that's basically a gold apex but cranked to 100. Because technically speaking,
I
okay,
gotta check that
with
band
his
out.
no, I'll tell you. I can tell you his essay. So basically, his signature ability is, while Big Band is alive in general, that teammates would gain haste and regen. I don't remember the amount of seconds, but they get it for this amount of seconds every something seconds. Then, while you're benefiting from the buff, question mark, I think, if you do a dash attack, you inflict curse, and the
Mm-hmm.
curse is timeless. They didn't say anything about a timed curse. The curse is timeless, and every time you dash attack the opponent as well, your buff gets extended for an extra 6 seconds per dash attack. Tell me that's not broken.
I gotta think. I feel like that could be busted, but I gotta check that essay because the way you explained it was terrible. No offense.
Listen, I don't have it in front of me. I'm not glued with my irises, okay? Because I only see with one eye. I'm not even joking. Like my right eye, I barely have vision on it. So I'm staring with my one eye and my prescription glasses, trying to remember and see, okay, so this is Big Ben's new thing.
Okay, let me just process all that. So Apex Complex Curse with dashes.
Buff
It's
extension,
buff extension, so it's Wario.
and then you get haste and regen every certain time intervals.
Wait, he gets the time resets on his buffs. Why the fuck do they have that? Why? I would have fucked with the curse on dashes. That would have been cool, but timeless is kind of crazy. Mario's already cracked anyway, but Jesus fuck.
That's what I'm saying. It's amazing. Give Big Band the spotlight he deserves.
I fuck with Big Band. I've been a Big Band enjoyer day one since I got into the damn game, but I haven't given him much love because it's been a hot minute since I've fucking used Big Band. I use Big Band still because beatbox is fucking busted. Y'all don't know about beatbox like fucking Angeluso does. Jesus Christ, that dude is cracked. Because Big Band
It's
is.
funny because I'm
Mhm.
trying to. I probably might Dia big box in the future. I only have them at gold. The only like diamond BBs I have is Epic Sax, Vintage, and Mega.
Mhm.
Loki. Those are my current diamond BBs.
Bruh, I gotta figure out what to do with Kafka. Like I'm fucking hell.
Is bro
Uh,
still sipping on Kafka? Oh my
yes,
god.
yes.
Okay, sir, we get it. You're barking. You got your little ghost tail wagging like crazy. Bark, bark. You want some
I'm trying
doggy
to think
treats
if
with
she's
that?
meta or not. Like I'm doing the math here with my lab code and everything.
You
I'm
want a
dead
bullet
fucking
shot in your mouth like a bone?
yes, yes, yes. I do. Like, bro, I have a 22 pager script. I could send you a screenshot. Like,
But
this is
22 pages?
yes. It goes.
You sound like you're writing a simp essay. Jesus Christ.
I technically am. Like, me and Grayson were going out a hot minute, just doing like a glazing contest with Dahlia. The last podcast we
Mhm.
did. I'm dead
Yeah, turn
serious.
her into a freaking Cinnabon. Why don't you? Glaze.
Let me check the word count. I'll send you a screenshot.
Not the word count.
Fucking stupid, bruh.
I mean,
Uh,
listen, I could write an essay about why I love Valentine so much, but damn, y'all writing the Dahlia
I've been
Bible.
having in this fucking back burner since Red Rider dropped, by the way. So it's been 2 fucking years.
So you had it burned. So you trying to get rid of whatever burnt
No,
edges
no, no,
that
no,
was
no,
on
no.
that
When I
old
say
Granny
back,
Toast much.
when I say back burner, I mean I had this sitting on the stove. I never checked on it. I had to
So
check
you
on it
never
every
cooked.
once in a while.
You have raw meat on the table. Then damn, bro, cook it. Turn on the stove. Flip that switch.
I gotta fucking finish this project. I'm so mad. Now I gotta commit now because I set myself to finish in March. I gotta get a lot of footage, bro. Not only that footage, but also fucking video editing. I mean, I don't want to complain and fucking groan, but I'm like, bro, I had this in the fucking stove. I gotta fucking make a meal now. Great.
Dude, listen, I literally do my Parallel Realms recording shits on my tablet. I don't use my computer. I just click screen recording, select media and mic for sound, and boom. That's how I get my content rolling.
For me, it's more like I'm a perfectionist. I gotta fucking have everything set to 11 so it fucking runs smooth as fucking butter. Me and Kevin were going back and forth with like what kind of ratings we should get with fucking Dahlia. I did give Martial Outlaw a 4 on my end, but then I switched it to a 5 because it makes more sense now that I'm thinking about it. Um,
Yeehaw.
but yeah, 4 to 5, 5 out of 5. People were saying like, bro, why did you give Dame fucking 3 out of 5 on the Skullgirls forums? I'm like, bro, Trigger Happy is so much worse. Y'all are not gonna use her like that. Like she's at most a 2 because already fucking bronze stats. Her essay won't take her that far because you're playing 3-man team setups, and once those 2 teams are dead, yeah, you don't have a fucking essay anymore. So have fun.
Womp
Um,
womp.
yeah, I'm just fucking geeking out over Dahlia right now. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I got 50 relics saved up from Max PA, so whatever.
Well,
I
for
just hope
me,
to God, please don't drop another Dahlia. I will punch my fucking screen.
I would say no with Decuphilia from what I saw with her essay, and this time I'll actually get the freaking information and read it because I know I poorly explained Big Band's one. Jesus, hold on.
Mhm.
Let me load SGM on my phone.
Let me
Why
do
did
that
it
right
take me
now.
to Discord?
Why didn't I open my fucking game? Why didn't I think of doing that first? I just opened Discord and tried to look through like a screenshot someone posted, but nobody fucking posts screenshots.
Nah, I got you right now. Why does it say I have to download more data?
Oh yeah, they added like a patch note up. No, not a patch note, but like a small hot fix for some shit. I don't know what it was for.
Did they say what the hotfix even was? Because I didn't even notice.
I didn't even notice it either. I don't think they fucking mentioned it. You said fucking
Wh-
Decophilia, the 9 to 5 fucking worker. I'm checking it out right now. It's a diamond. Are
It
you
was
kidding me? I thought this was
that's what I'm saying.
Fukua. I thought this was Fukua for some like. Is that fucking
No,
Fukua?
it's Diamondophilia. Hold on. I think I have a tab opened on my thing.
I'll just
Where
read
is
it right
it?
now. So when either fighter suffers a debuff, gain 10% blockbuster meter and gain blessing for auto block for 10 seconds each. That's kind of ass, Chief. I won't lie. When using a blockbuster, inflict quietus for 15 seconds and deal 15% bonus damage per buff applied to Philia. Also, opponents is defeated by blockbusters cannot be. Okay, bruh. Okay, I stand corrected. She's actually kind of gas.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I was saying, because Decophilia is one of the few fighters that, kill someone with BB and they're perma dead. And then also the quiet is added into it. So imagine like you're fighting against, let's say, an Umbi with the bitter end, and then
wait,
boom, quiet is
she's a Death
inflicted.
Wish
It buff.
killer. She's a Death
A
Wish.
what?
She kills Death Wish. She counters Death.
Basically.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's
Yeah, that's
cool.
what I'm saying. The quiet is inflict, go against with the final stand, you just literally just shred and kill. That's what makes her goated.
Yeah, I think just adding precision would actually help her even more. Just get like precision
It's
stacks.
called accuracy. Don't
Mm.
do it, Noko.
No, no, no,
Give her
not
some.
accuracy. It actually precision because you know about the hex, right? So if her hex will be hex will disable her SA. That's why. Yeah.
I mean, even still, I mean, look. Let me put this right. Imagine you're going against Death Wish, right? All you have to do is one dash, go swipe up, hairball, like the hairball BB2.
Mm-hmm.
Boof, she's dead. 3 hits. Takes
Mm,
3 hits if you have a good enough damage.
I gotta no, yeah. I feel like yeah, she's pretty good. Don't pass on. Let me check this out because it's been a minute. So what the fuck? When Eliza's about to suffer a deep, bruh, 50% chance to prevent and inflict bleed hex gliders. Oh, okay, never mind. She's not meta then. It's RNG. 50%, just like a coin toss up. So
That's why I said that
never
she's
mind. I stand
like
corrected.
diamond tomb and glue mixed with like standout and ogre cheever.
Gain permanent miasma for each debuff on an opponent has 1 second of max 1 per crit. Miasma is removed, but the opponent is no longer suffering a debuff. 5 out of 5. Fuck, I don't know. Like that's good. That's good. I can't say much. Like that's gas. It's balanced. It's
I
not as
was
horrible as I thought it was.
no, I was well, yeah, I was gonna say too. If you pair Don Passion with Rhythm Rider, follow that with March, and then you compare her and him together. Boom, yeah, you're gonna have a consistent debuff and basically almost permanent miasma throughout the entire fight, because that opponent would be inflicted with basically timeless curse in this case. So yeah, you're in for a swell time.
Whoa! While he's a fucking alive, he gains haste
That's what I'm
and
saying.
regen. Hold on a second. Bro, what the fuck? That's
5 out
when
of 5.
big man or any team against above while the opponent is suffering from curses durations. What?
I told you.
3 seconds? It's not that it's not as bad as I thought it was. Like
It goes
I
up
thought
to
it was
6 seconds if you fully upgrade him for the buff extension.
fucking hell. That's a lot. 6 seconds is a lot in game versus like it's 6 seconds in real life, nothing. 6 seconds in this fucking game is like 6 minutes.
Nah, but no, it was like it literally says while curse is active for every dash attack though.
That's
So
disgust.
imagine
That's
you're basically
disgusting.
getting 6 seconds per dash attack. So imagine basically, let's say if you're playing like locked in, for example,
Mm-hmm.
and you have invincibility active, you hit that dash attack, boom, you're gonna keep extending that invincibility.
Water Annie. Every 15 combo hit, transfer up to 2 opponents' buffs to suffer and reduce opponent. Okay, she's a support unit. I can already see this. Yeah, it's a support unit. 3 out of 5. I won't lie, Chief. She's mid. Hot take.
Stop being listen. Why y'all always gotta be hard with the freaking support units? Like,
Dude, no,
you
no,
don't
no,
have to
no, no,
roast
no,
him
no,
about
no, no,
that.
no, no, no. Well, Martial Outlaw is a pretty good support, low key, but she's also got a self sustain. Like, oh, Water Annie, come on, homie. Like, you got to do better than that. Frozen, fucking squiggly. Gain barrier when gaining a dragon charge. Also, using your last dragon charge converts all stacks of barrier into 5% health each. Okay, so she got recovery with her barrier. That's cool. While charged and benefiting from barrier, gain permanent enrage after every 10 seconds and every that's way too long. My SGM brain can't read. After every 12 seconds, both buffs are removed when the opponent is defeated. I don't know what to think about that. It's like maybe 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5. I'll say 4 out of 5 at most on a good day.
Hold on,
Um,
let me. I'm in the game now. Finally, let me. I would say, okay, my personal opinion, and I'll read the second essay for you because your brain cannot comprehend.
I'm
While
tired, bro.
charged and while charged and benefiting from barrier, gain permanent enrage after 10 seconds and permanent immunity after every 12 seconds. Both buffs are removed when the opponent is defeated. Now, I feel like this is a step up from Grave Danger because honestly, like I feel like Grave, I will. It's not a thing of like her being mid. I just feel like there would have been room for much more utility potential
Mm-hmm.
because it's just like, okay, cool, Deadeye. Okay, cool, Quietus. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
heavy regen, what's that? Like,
My like now we got to get a whole rework for like all the units right now. Not a whole ass rework, but like I think Peacock could use a rework, maybe even Painwheel at most. Yeah, Painwheel for sure. Annie, I feel like Annie's alright. Dahlia doesn't need a rework. She's like the perfect fucking unit at the moment. Even with the nerf, she's still fucking goaded. And
Glaze.
that's not biased, by the way. She's still a fucking meta unit. I'm playing Rift like a tryhard. I still see Dahlia's.
Again, this is again me and you difference. I play for fun, you play for meta.
No, not really. I do both. Like I do both of Best Worlds. I do it for fun, and at the same time, I'm not actually
Are you sure?
trying.
Because when you be stressing, bro, you be stressing.
Me?
You be
No.
stressing.
When was the last time I was stressing that hard?
I mean, you be sounding tired 99.9% of the time when you talk about the game.
Yeah, because
Like, what?
I'm a fucking salty ass old person, duh. Like, but at the same time, this game has like got me in a mental chokehold. I'm like, nah, it's cool. Like, this game got me this fucking far with like community wise, talking with
Like, this
peeps.
is fine.
Mm-hmm. Like
This is fine sitting in a fire.
yeah, no, no, not beside. No, it's not like the sitting in the fire meme joke. It's more like it's. I feel like I've grown as the years went on. I'm like the thing I used to like is not the same as it was then. But I still
This
have like
kitchen's not the same
for real.
without you.
It's basically kind of like that, but it's not like in a horrible sense. I do sometimes exaggerate in chat saying like, "Oh no, like I fucking hate this game. I stress." Like in reality, I just don't really give a shit. I'm more like I just ride the waves, you know. Like I do my thing. Like if a new dollar drops, I'll absolutely go fucking bananas and drop a quick 100, you know. But other than that, like I'm just chilling, you know. Like I
Bro
just
really said drop a quick 100. Crazy.
do gamble responsibly, kids. Please do not do as I do. Don't do as I do. Do I don't know how the quote
Do
goes. I'm
do do
tired.
do do do
Do do
do
do
do
do
do
do do
do
do
do.
do do do. I'm tired, bro. It's like 10 in the fucking afternoon right now,
10
bro.
p.m. is 1:04 in the morning for me. What are you talking about?
Bro, I fixed my sleep schedule for one, so I gotta be waking up at 7 in the morning. Back then, I used to
Oh,
sleep till 2
bro.
in the morning, like maybe 3. On a good day, maybe 5 in the morning. Yeah, it got bad. Yeah,
Jesus Christ, man. Don't be listen. I be having them insomniac nights myself. Don't be me. It's the worst.
type shit. You know, like I hate insomnia. I used to have it horribly, but now I'm like, thank fucking god I fixed that shit because if I didn't, I would have probably died by 40. You know, maybe died twice.
Nah, I've had insomnia since after I finished high school, but like it's it's like up and down for me here and there, and then also with my autoimmune condition, it sometimes can affect my sleep because
Mm-hmm.
cognitively speaking, lupus in itself, because that's what I have,
Mm-hmm.
basically it affects almost all parts of the body.
Mm-hmm.
So it also can affect my energy levels. Like literally, I had a doctor's appointment today, and then walking home, I just felt so tired. I was like, I want my bed. I want my bed. I want my bed.
I'm sorry I
Like,
made you stay up so late. I apologize. My fucking computer was acting up and
no, you're listen, I'm naturally a night owl anyway, so it's
Mhm.
fine. I feel bad for you because you have work in the morning, and it's like, oh man, I'm over here fixing my mic for 2 hours, and I'm trying not to make Nez wait so long,
Yeah,
and then
bro.
I gotta sleep
Yeah, and because
back.
I work Monday
Oh,
to Friday, maybe I usually on a good day I'll work Monday to Sunday just because I do commission
dang,
only. I do commission only. That's why. So I'm like, but I get paid pretty well. I'll be honest. But
commission only. What do you do?
door knocking. That's it. Yeah, it's like it sounds like a meme, but I'm not joking. I'm
I'm here to tell you about your car's extended warranty.
not really. Like fuck car salesmen. They're like the worst on the tier list for like salesmen. Like car guys, absolutely fuck you all. I know this from personal experience because I'm still in debt with the fucking car.
Oh no. So
Isn't
then, so
it
what products do you even promote then?
just an alarm system? Like I feel like an alarm system will be like at a solid choice, like a good A tier, maybe an S. And I'm not saying that because of bias. It's more like people would give a shit and listen to you about an alarm system rather than you selling a fucking vacuum or a fuck.
Why am I just imagining like here, I'm going to sneak into your house at 12 o'clock at night to see that this alarm system is legit.
I mean, not to that extent. More like a corporate kind of deal. More like, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. You do your pitch, whatever. Overall, like I think it's a solid job. Overall, it's pretty chill.
Okay.
I mean, I fuck with it heavy, especially the people met there because they showed me the ropes. They showed me how to do all that kind of shit. Be fucking, basically be real with them. Not like there's some companies that would like to fucking trick and backstab you there, and they've gotten several lawsuits, a lot of bridges burned. Like, sure, you will make
Oh
quick,
damn.
sure you'll make quick money with that, but the your progress will stagnate, and eventually you won't have anywhere to go. If you keep doing that kind of fucking greedy kind of sales tactics, I don't really fuck with you now.
My introvert ass could never in terms of
Bro,
door to
no, no,
door
no, no, no.
knocking.
Let me tell you this. When I first started that shit, I was horrible, dog. I was an introvert. And now I'm out here fucking pimping people. It's fucking crazy. Like the shit that I did there. I feel like I feel like as the videos I made progressed along, like each podcast, I sound more confident and more like more out there because
Ah,
the shit I've talked to, the shit people told me, like I've seen, I'm like I've seen a bunch of shit. Like, let me tell you one story. Like, there was this. I already told this story to like several other people, but so I talked with this old. It was an old white dude. It was just me and another partner that I work with, and we were just like, "Hey, we're with so and so company. How you doing today?" And he got hella pressed, like, "Oh hell no, you guys get the fuck out of here," kind of deal. And we're like, we usually like doing this, and we're like, "Okay, what happened? What made you so upset that you got mad at us?" We just try to figure out this. We just try to be a solutionist. We just try to figure out what's going on. We separate ourselves from the company and just try to be a person. Like what happened? What
mhm.
what made you so upset that made you cancel with us? And they're like, "Oh, you guys didn't give me my first month of service. You guys didn't give me this or that." And we're like, "Oh, okay then. Well, we're just here with something else entirely. We're just advertisers." Then he's like, "You guys better get the fuck out of here, or else I'm gonna pull the loogie." No, he didn't pull out the loogie. He had a whole ass shotgun, by the way.
Well,
We saw
Jesus,
the fucking we didn't see the barrel, but it was the butt of the stock of the shotgun. It was like a
that's
Mossberg.
scary.
I mean,
That's scary.
and at the same time, I did see some other fucked up shit that I wouldn't want to say it in this fucking video. I more or less just want to keep it between chats type shit. But it's not like as bad as people would say. Sure, like you would encounter every now and then, but like I want to tell you a funny story. Like it was that shit that happened to me today.
A
So
story on a story.
no, no, not like a story on a story, more like a story that happened today. Like so,
Okay.
we're just doing a regular thing, knocking, breaking neighborhoods because we do set neighborhoods just to let them know, be more proactive, figure out what the problem is, and just give them a solution. I knock on this lady's door, just like another thing. I knock on it, saying, "Hey, how you doing? Are you the boss of the house?" I want you to guess what happened after I said that. I just want you to guess.
Is it would it be like I wanted to pull this joke anyways. It'd be like when SpongeBob and Patrick were selling chocolates and they're like, "Hello, young lady." Lady is your mother.
No, no, no. It's a more or less. It's not really that, but that's a good try. So I knock on her door, and I told her, "Are you the boss of that house?" I didn't even start my pitch. I didn't even say anything that would get her pissed off. But the thing that pissed her off was I called her the boss, and she got pissed off on that. She's like, "Why did you call me? You're not supposed to say that to a lady." I'm like, "Ma'am, it's my first day. I got trained to say that. Like, don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. My bad. That was on me. I said it, but I apologize." And she was getting mad as fuck, like saying, "There's no bosses. Everyone's here is equal." I'm like, okay, she's a feminist, 100%. Fucking hell.
Jesus
And
Christ.
she got hella mad because I know for a fact she was maybe on work, maybe on duty. Like she looked like a nurse kind of thing, kind of deal,
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I like the job that I do, I got to separate myself from the person versus the person I am out there. Because for the matter of the fact is, they just sees me as just like another salesman, not like a fucking person outside of my job, Because if that person told me that, like when I'm out of work, I'll be like, "Lady, shut the fuck up! Like I just came here to your door. Yeah, I apologize, but why are you getting so pressed at me for just calling you the boss? It's a
Like,
fucking word.
I'm
Hello."
like, boss is gender neutral. Boss is not like masculine at all. Where the and I'm speaking as a non-binary person.
Even the
Like,
they
what?
them is telling me this. Like, come on, homie.
When
How
the
is the
they
they
them
them
homie is
vouching for me?
confirming
I
to
thought they
you
would
that
be
what you
against me.
saying boss is gender neutral. Like, what?
How is the they them supporting me on this? It's like, yeah, bro, you're chilling. Like, you didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, she was just a press feminist. Like even though I want to talk shit about her, I'm like, she's just another person, Like they just sees me
Yeah.
as salesman. They're like, oh hell no, I just gotta get them rid. Gotta get them out of here, kind of deal. And I'm like, I just exhaust all the options I have available. Just tell them what to deal. If they like it, sure. I can't force them to sign a fucking document. I can't do that. Sure, I could hold them at gunpoint,
Yeah.
but I'll go to jail. Duh. But if they like the offer, sure, fucking, I'll sign them up. Fuck it, like.
So, like, do you get paid more if someone accepts the service, or do you just still get paid at least for like going door to door in
We get
general?
paid for them accepting the service. That's it. We don't get paid for like selling them at all. We do not get paid shit for that. We get paid for like helping them out, setting them up with the offer. And it makes sense because why the fuck would you get paid for just knocking doors? Like make it make sense, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not your fault if most of the people say no. You should still get something for trying.
I mean, I could get that kind of mentality, but some jobs do have that, but they cut your commission. That's why. So sure, they're paying you at an
Mm.
hourly rate, but the problem is they're taking some money from your commissions too. So I would rather just stick to like the other end of the spectrum and say, fuck it. I'm working for my own volition. I could work whatever day I like. I'm getting paid for the efforts I put into my job. So I like that heavily, like I'm not gonna no company is holding me back on a salary pay. I work, I get paid for the things I do, like for the end of the action I do, like the installs I set up, the homes I set up with the security system. That's it. And I've seen motherfuckers like a lot of people are saying like, yo, a sales job is dead, like selling is dead. Like not necessarily, it's just evolved. Everything's now online, everything but selling like door to door physically, it's a whole other spectrum. Like you're not gonna understand it until you do it, kind of deal. And for me,
Would you
it's
say the pay is good?
hmm
Sorry.
no, no, you're good. But for me, it's like not a lot of people understand it. Like it's not as bad as people paint the picture to be. Because back then, door to door selling was very, very meta. A lot of people did it with Domino's, little not Little Caesars, but it was Domino's a lot back then, and that's how it got so fucking popular because they were knocking doors all over the place. Especially with old phone books, they would sell old phone books like
Ah,
the
yes, phone books.
yeah, like selling has just evolved. It's not like it's dead, it's just evolved. Sure, like the antique method exists because it's the most effective by far. It's not gonna fuck you up because you're the one fucking it up. Like
Mm-hmm.
the method is perfect. You just gotta master it. That's it. and learn it. That's it. It's like chess. Like you know how to play the pieces. You just gotta learn how to master how to play the games. You know, that's it. And it doesn't take a fucking genius to do it. If I could do it, I bet you could do it. Like hell, I was like the most reserved kind of person there. Like everybody who saw me there was like, yeah, he's not gonna last a week. And knowing me, I'm like, no, fuck that. I want to fucking grow as a person. I want to do shit outside of here. I want to get paid more. And
Man, I wish I could say that in
mhm,
terms of my job experience. I was wrongfully fired in the last major job I was in. And it was they lied about my job position. I was working in a paid internship program in my
mhm,
local area, and I was working in a hair salon. They called me in 2 days after Christmas.
mhm,
This was a couple of years ago,
okay,
and they were like, "Oh, you were supposed to do this position in the hair salon, and oh, that we got complaints from the employees who mainly spoke Spanish." Now, this is what roused my jimmies is like I'm Puerto Rican descent, right? However, I was not properly taught Spanish growing
no,
up as a kid.
no hablas español
So
muy bien. I'm
my
kidding.
Spanish is not always the
Oh,
best. Like
my
I only
bad.
know like basic Spanish, so it's like
Oh, okay.
the community the language barriers were there. Only like two of the women that were there, which is the owner of the shop and the owner's daughter who was my boss, more or
Mhm,
less,
yeah.
knew English. So it was like so they were calling me like standoffish, like they were trying to like come at me about again me being autistic. Mind you, my phone was stolen during one of my work days. It was
Oh,
literally I was going with one of the hair washer ladies to the laundromat that was like 3 blocks over from the salon. And I come back in and my phone is missing. And I'm like, oh, where's my phone? Like I
mhm,
looked at the streets, I went to the laundromat to see where it could have fallen. Like I just didn't find it. I was having a major anxiety attack. I was in the back room where like the break room and the bathroom was. So no, it's not like nobody like saw me. Like no one, like none of the customers didn't like see me panicking. But I told my boss and I'm like, hey, I need to call my parents because my phone went missing. Thankfully, my dad got me a replacement phone that day. I was like 21, 22 around that time period, but it was just like I'm like, how are you gonna fire me for one wanting to work more in the job? Because they literally almost had my ass sitting there for like 5 hours almost doing nothing. And I'm like, I want to do something. Like I'm working in the an environment of my element. I'm a person who loves spa and hair salon related things because it's of my nature. Like it's one of the shits that relaxes me. So the fact you're not making me do anything and then you want to call me standoffish and lie about my responsibilities is absolutely fucked. So
mhm,
I've
damn.
tried, I've tried to do
Mhm,
the working field. It's still something that very much bothers me to this day. The only thing really I do in terms of making a little side income is like art commissions, but that's like once in a blue moon. But hey, at least I get my benefits, I pay my bills, I get food in the house, and
mhm.
whatever extra I have, that's for me. So I'm content.
No, yeah, that's lit. But for me, it's more like I'm legit. So like I'm like what 20? People saying, "Oh, you're so young still." I feel like I'm fucking dying. You know, I gotta get my future ready before I get fucked by like my 20s or 30s. Because once you make it to 30s, that's just unk status. You know, and like 40s, you're just an unk. You straight
Yeah,
up.
Unc status. Yeah, me who's gonna turn 28 in March.
Fuck, bro. I'm having an existential crisis now. Like, god damn it. Like, I gotta get my shit together, you know? Not like get my shit together because my life is fucked, more like I just wanna grow, you know? Like, I just wanna do shit. I don't wanna be stuck doing the same thing over and over. Not like to such extreme, but more like, hey, I wanna go meet up with some homies who are like miles away. Like, let's say fucking oceans away kind of deal. Do content there, do
Me
other
with the homie, get a couple of bitches, maybe one that looks like Black Dahlia Loki.
I've been spitting game on old ladies. I won't lie. Like I'm dead ass.
What? Oh, so you want someone who's a
Yes,
cougar. You got that cougar life, man? Oh my
you think I'm
god.
fucking doing this for the bit? No, I'm fucking serious.
Oh my god. Bro said I want a sugar mama 100. Godly.
No, I'm dead ass. Like I've me and another coworker who were knocking at this door. Like, I'll probably I'll tell that story later. But she was bad. She was bad as fuck. I got her number too. Like that was crazy. I don't know how I got her number. I'm serious, bro.
Damn.
She was a fine Latina. I won't lie. I won't lie. Like now, okay, now I'm sipping and crushing over a lady who only met me once. Whatever. I'm over it. I still have her contact info, but I haven't hit her up since because I've been doing other bullshit.
Nah, it's not even all the bullshit. You just shy.
No, besides being shy, it's more like I'm actually busy. Because besides making the fucking podcast episode, this video will be posted post January 12th. Because I have Grayson set on January 1st. Because I'm uploading these like every 2 months.
Ooh,
Because
Grayson, nice. Got the goat.
yeah, I got Grayson. Bro, me and him for like what, 2 fucking hours? This video is already an hour long already. An hour
Damn! Oh
and
my
20. An
god,
hour
this
and
boy really making them stacks.
an hour and 20 to be exact. But like, do you have any future projects for like your YouTube per se? Like, are you gonna be uploading other content besides SGM? What are you thinking so far?
Um, right now I'm just content with my SGM fly thing going on because I only really upload parallel realms at least once a week because for me, again, depending on my energy levels and if I don't wake up in pain because sometimes with lupus, sometimes my muscles and joints would act up. So I'm like, okay, let's just hope I don't wake up in pain today
Mm-hmm.
and get things done. So yeah, I'm okay right now because again, with the amount of views and subs that I've gotten again in the last 6 to 7 months alone, I feel like I'm doing something right anyways with the steady traction that I'm doing. So,
Mm-hmm.
will I want to do something later on with another game? Maybe, but I'm content with what I got going. It's like a nice flow. I don't want to break that flow too soon.
That's sick. Yeah, honestly, yeah, like the most views I got in was the relic opening video, which is just complete degeneracy. Oh my god, people love gambling. They want to see opening relics. I'm like, bro, just watch some other shit, please. God damn. I mean, I play Ultra Kill as well, like on the side. Some people watch it. I don't know. I like Ultra Kill. There's like every single episode at least contains me mentioning Ultra Kill or some other bullshit. Have you played Ultra Kill?
I've never played Ultra Kill, but I know it's one of those really top up there games.
It's on the Steam, the most top rated replayable games or some shit. I don't know the exact category, but it's up there. Like it's a pretty good game. I'll just give
I
you
feel
like
like the way how the graphics look in terms of like how super fast paced it is, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be like Call of Duty on drugs or something like that.
oh, it's not even that, bro. Like you could say that, but it's so much worse. So
Oh
imagine
no.
you play I'm guessing you play Devil May Cry, right? Or the Devil May Cry series.
hmm
So it includes a style meter. Now imagine Quake. You played Quake and you do a boomer shooters kind of deal.
hmm
Okay, so combine those two, boom. That's kind of ultra kill, but not really. It includes other bullshit from other games like parry mechanics that work with any enemy. You could parry your own shotgun, which is already fucking insane. So you could fucking touch the bullets from the shotgun that you fire. So it pushes them even faster, causing explosive
Jesus.
damage.
What
Uh,
what is this? This is like what freaking like Gary's mod low key added into it?
and Gary's mod as well because they have the Gary's mod map too, just to
Oh
playtest shit.
god.
No, yeah, it's really
I just had to
fun.
say Gary's mod then.
No, yeah, so yeah, the Gary's mod thing is also there. Um, and the lore is just fucking nutty. Like I know that shit like the back of my hand. I could tell you like a brief story real quick. So imagine World War I, but it doesn't stop. It doesn't go to nuclear levels. It literally doesn't never touch nukes. It goes to the point where they start doing the Cold War, but they're still fighting. They still level up their weaponry to the point they have fucking machines or behemoths of machines that look like a giant giraffe that could wipe out an entire fucking city or continent.
Giant giraffe.
Yeah, it's literally a fucking giraffe. Like that's like a major unit that you're gonna be facing against and destroy. That's a spoiler, but
Jesus.
I don't care. But I love this game. But other than that, they basically power creep one another, or like the entire world fights each other for ages, because there also includes references to like World War II, was like the gutter tank, where they include shields and having German or Japanese fucking audio logs. They sound garbled, but if you like pay close attention, they have Japanese signs like "Do not enter here" or some shit. Like it's on one of the bosses. It's pretty cool, and they level up their weaponry so much that they decided to go to hell, and they realized, oh shit, hell is real. We should probably stop fighting before things get worse.
Oh no,
And
Jesus
and
Christ.
later on, they're like, you know what? Let's explore hell real quick. We got all the weapons here, so let's just toss them in there and
What?
just look around. You could probably piece together what's gonna happen. So it turns out hell is a super organism, and it took over the machines. And now the machines climb out of hell, and yeah, humanity's dead. And
So
all
this
of
guy.
yep, and all of humanity is now in hell because God fucking dipped and said, "You know what? You motherfuckers are crazy. You fought each other for ages. You explored hell without my permission, even though you're not supposed to go even there." Like, yeah, I'm
You,
gone.
how did you miss that I just spoke Japanese?
Uh, I forgot. I forgot you spoke Japanese. I'm bad again.
I said so desu ka, which means is that so in Japanese.
I don't speak ramen. I'm sorry. That was racist.
Ain't
My
no
bad.
way. Ain't no way. Okay, I will be honest. Like brief. It's kind of funny because, all right, I will also say Clown is slight inspo for me relearning Japanese, and I do have a good bud of mine from Ohio
Mhm.
that he also speak. He actually studied and did an associate's degree in Japan
Oh,
for two
word.
years. So he did that. It was part of like a international like a internship college program thing. Like
Mhm.
there's a specific name, but I forgot.
Mhm.
But yeah, like he still is like fluent in not only just Japanese, but he's also good in French.
Oh
So
shit, nice.
like I actually recently got a book from a bookstore in here in the city called Kinokuniya. They're also very famous in Japan. And I had got like this little cute of like basic Japanese phrases book from like this YouTube channel called Learn Japanese with Tanaka-san. And it's like really cutesy. It was basically like mini like manga comic things and like just teaching you Japanese. Even has like a free little audio QR code you can scan to like actively hear how they talk. So it's nice. For
Yeah,
me, I do like learning
mhm.
languages anyways as like a side enjoyment thing of mine. So um I don't know if you saw in I think I pinged you at one point in the
Oh
server where
yeah,
I
with
did like the
the Annie
fan
voice
dub, Japanese
lines.
dubs.
Yeah, that was kind of fire. I won't lie. I will spend 10 bands again. Low key. I would spend 10
It's
bands again.
they it was funny because they said, oh, like the Japanese VA packs for SGM or Skullgirls as a whole, they were gonna expand more on it for Annie Marie, Black Dahlia,
They
and
haven't done it,
Omni.
unfortunately. Fucking hell. We waited for so
They said it
long.
was part of the 2025 roadmap,
Bruh moment.
something like that.
If my girl Dahlia sounds like trash, I'm gonna air out HBS because I live near them. I'm joking. That for legal reasons, that's a joke. Please do not send the feds over to my
Oh no.
phone.
I mean, because it's like there was only like very brief JP dialogue in some other story modes. Like Black JP Black Dahlia can be heard briefly in the end of Peacock story mode, and
Hmm.
I believe Annie's JPVA was also heard Beowulf story mode. But
Hmm.
I just think it's kind of weird because it's like I don't know if they released the JP voice packs along the same time they would release like the other previous characters like BB, Bayo, Robo Fortune, etc. So I'm like, why is it that we're like what like 3 years later and not even Annie still has her own Japanese voice pack by the time freaking Marie got released? Like, dude.
Bruh, that's goofy mode, straight up. You know they're getting lazy for the fact because they already been pumping ads all over the internet, like Twitter, Instagram, surprisingly, TikTok as well. YouTube, yeah, YouTube as well. But I got YouTube Premium, so I'm not worried about ads. But other people are seeing the fucking ads out the gate. Yeah, they're getting lazy with the game, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't blame them. They just need to quick cash. I'm like, whatever. This is just corporate bullshit. They got to do it because they're out of cash. Their cash cows are giving up on them. You know.
It's just kind of, but it's kind of sad because it's like they were initially an indie company. They shouldn't have to be out here, yeah, pulling up like you said, like that corporate, like big company bullcrap. Like y'all is not Activision, y'all is HBS slash Future Club.
I mean,
Y'all
they
supposed to
still
be
are
running an
that kind of
example.
indie company, but at the same time, I could feel like their passion. I don't want to say that like I'm an asshole, but I know for a fact this is gonna piss like the developers off. I feel like their passion is gone, low key. You could kind of notice it because Dahlia was the last hurrah. Because the shit that you could do with her is amazing. They really put a lot of effort into her, and Marie was all right, but still left a lot of holes. She just feels bland. They
I
hyped her
mean,
up for 10 years. They're like, yeah, she's now finally playable. Cool. And I won't lie, she didn't really live up to the hype for me. Maybe with other people, yeah, but I feel like
I would
Dahlia was the
say
last one.
I would say for Marie's story mode, it was a step up from Dahlia's story mode in terms of second encore because I'm sorry, Dahlia's story mode, they just wanted OP grandma and
Hey,
it
hey,
kind of
hey,
ticked
hey,
me
hey, hey,
off.
hey, 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 I won't lie. Even with bias, I gotta agree with you. Like, yeah, it's mid, but like, it has a special place in my heart. I agree. It's fucking
Okay.
ass. It's mid, bro.
Yeah, hold your butt cheeks real tight when I tell you that, okay? Like
No Diddy. No Diddy, bro. No, yeah,
no, not like that. Ew, don't, you're no bad, gross, bad. But no, but it's like no, like when I watch, cause okay, I know in second encore I had to like that Marie 300% thing with Squiggly that once you beat her you unlock all the content in the game. So
hmm
that also included with like the updates. So I watched the entirety of Marie's story mode and I loved it. I absolutely loved the origin, her and Peacock's connection, Mr. Hilgard, just everything about it was like, oh my god, thank you for doing what you did with Marie's story mode rise compared to Dahlia. But in terms of the SGM gameplay, I won't lie too, like it was hard for me to like really play with Marie. Like it wasn't until way later on. Like I would say I started really getting into Marie when Grin Reaper came out. Once Grin Reaper came out, I was like, okay, I have to play Marie now. Like
Oh yeah, she's a pretty good
so
unit.
but I would say one of the key features with Marie, honestly, is her ability to revive your fallen teammates and then but incinerate the dead opponent teammates and then use them for like extra attack combo damage. Like I know like the revive thing is already Valentine's thing, but being able to incinerate a body and be like, nah, fuck you, like I think that's honestly my favorite part with Marie.
No, no, yeah, that's cool, bro. But like, story wise, from Marie, like, I would say it's a step up from Dahlia's, absolutely. But at the same time, it does have aspects like, oh yeah, Peacock got fucking plot armor so she could help Marie apparently. I'm like, how, Sway? How do you just pull that out of your ass? At first I thought fucking Dahlia smoking Eliza with fucking good plumbing systems was stupid. This is just like even worse. Like how do you even talk about that? Like how?
I
Like
mean, listen, it's like this. Peacock in herself is a freaking. She's supposed to be a cartoon. She's supposed to be the one that breaks the fourth wall type thing. So honestly, I would say that's very in character for Peacock. Very in character.
I'm still saying how, Sway. Like there's no way. Like okay, never mind. I stand correct. Dahlia's is probably much worse because Eliza Figueroa double had a fucking domain expansion and she's like, oh wait, I could just get out of here. I could just use the blood she has, and yeah, I'm good. I'm straight. But like, how did Eliza not figure out that she had incredible plumbing under her floorboards to get rid of all that blood? Because there's no way she could just drain the blood anyway. Like how is the fucking
No, my
drain?
thing was no, my thing was is that how do you die from regular ass flamethrowers? That still does not make sense. Plus, in terms of when you play against Segment, Segment is literally indestructible bone. She is indestructible bone. There's no way you're gonna chart her off like that either. Make it make sense. And where the fuck was freaking Albus and Horace during that whole thing?
They
Why
were
didn't they
there.
not just knock the bunny girls? Like, huh?
They were there. They might. They were there. They were mentioned there. Actually, wait. I might be lying.
They were not there.
I,
No, I remember all the scenes word for word. The boys were not there. They didn't back them up. They didn't hit them.
but that was because he was with Vitali, right? No, they were with Vitali. Vitali and Eliza pulled up because they were like, "Oh shit, where the fuck is Lorenzo? He's probably fucking dying in the corner over there." Oh shit, he actually is. Where the fuck is this fucking gem? Oh shit, where is the gem? We're just Dahlia's right here, and they're like, "Oh shit, yeah, we're good."
I just thought it was so OOC for Eliza just to like bear with the heat. And I'm like, girl, you literally murdered Sarabella. You literally captured Philia, reburied Squiggly, and kept Misfortune as a pet. You mean to tell me you could not just easily slashed 3 girls with a fucking flamethrower?
Let's look at it like Mortal Kombat story mode because their power scaling is bullshit. Straight up, we could agree that SGM and Mortal Kombat's power scaling and story is just straight
Oh man.
ass pulls. Like, yeah, we're not gonna get a proper story mode because every single character is like, if you play as one character, you're gonna be seeing a different story or a different timeline. That's how I see it. It's just timelines. So Dahlia's timeline is different from Eliza's timeline because we never saw that POV ever because Dahlia was the first one to reach fucking Marie. Instead, it was Eliza in the other timeline. It was Eliza who reached Marie first. So you got to look at it like that in a way because a lot of people confuse the lore. The way you got to see it is just different timelines. Marie's story was
No, I
based
get
on
that.
Marie's story was based on Peacock saving her, so Peacock was able to save Marie, which was pretty cool. And but that later on led to a different timeline with Brain Drain controlling the Skull Heart, and now it's called the Chrome Heart apparently. So it's Chrome, and he got
I
titties. I
know
don't know.
there's so many unanswered questions because it's like, first of all, I still want to know how did Black Dahlia become batshit insane? Because at least in some of the story modes, you would get a slight backstory of how this character
She
came to be in
technically
some point of
does.
the story.
She was like the first patient zero of like a lab zero soldier, if you think about it, because she survived a skull heart fucking almost smoking her. So she lost both her legs. She lost an arm. She got saved by Lab Zero, which was probably Brain Drain because he was the first one who pioneered the
I thought it
fucking
was
ASG
Lab
lab.
8.
No, 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 no. Lab A and Lab Zero are connected. So
Oh.
Lab Zero. Wait, no, no. They are connected if you think about it, because each of them talk to them directly through telecommunications on with Big Band, because they do reference
Hmm.
like, wait, there's a Lab Zero, because Avian knows about it. Fucking Band doesn't know shit because he's just a fucking soldier. But Avian knows fucking Brain Drain because those two were going way back.
So I
And
still want to know lore with Brain Drain too. How the hell this dude became all metal and psycho at the
no,
same
no,
time?
Samuel Hayden from Doom. He's basically that. He basically
Bro.
put his literal brain on a fucking mechanical body. I thought that was sick though.
I
I'm
was
gonna lie.
gonna make a joke like, oh yeah, he's freaking the brain from the season 5 of Teen Titans, of the OG Teen Titans.
I just like to imagine him more as like Samuel Hayden from Doom because those two go way back. So I was gonna say Samuel Hayden like an idiot. I meant to say Brain Drain. So Brain Drain, like that dude is like the first guy who pioneered it and basically immortalized himself. Maybe he got help from Avian to get the fucking body type shit. I think that's cool. But like yeah, Brain Drain like helped Dahlia out technically because they both talked about briefly like, bro, why the fuck did you become a turncoat and became a fucking mafioso with fucking Lorenzo? He's like, nah, I just like the job here now. Like, I quit type shit.
Nah,
Because
my no, my other thing is being that it's like, okay, with especially with the ending of Marie's story with Brain Drain wanting the skull heart, because it's like you just said you're a dude who doesn't like anything organic. Magic, yes, is considered supernatural, but still linear towards organic. How in the blue hell are you gonna make that mechanic in any kind of format? You're stupid.
no, if you think about it, it makes sense with Robo Fortune because they harness the energy of the skull heart. They're like, oh shit, this infinite energy, we win. Like humanity is saved. Woohoo! We could use the weapon that tried to destroy us and use it for our own good. But it turns out, fucking AI went rogue because our artificial intelligence and magic can't go together, so magic takes over. And yeah, they fucking smoked humanity. and they had to pull off the Terminator bullshit. Like, oh yeah, we got to go back in time now or some shit. And but yeah, it makes sense because they're just trying to harness the energy. So I'm guessing the Skull Heart is now Chrome Heart for a reason. Brain Drain is just trying to make use of what the circumstances are, like usual, because he, of course, he.
I just want to believe that Brain Drain is like, oh, I want to be the first male user of the Skull Heart. Fuck y'all. Well, why is it gotta be women? SMH. Like, I don't know.
I just
I'm
want
just trying
Brain
to
Drain as
understand his
playable
freaking
character.
brain.
He's so cool, but they turned him into an assist trophy for fuck's sake. I'm mad about that still. Y'all turned my boy into a fucking trophy. I'm pissed. I'm done.
Haha, you tight. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, a little bit, but at the same time, I'm over it. You know, I got some cool combos with Dahlia and Brain Drain, so it is what it is. I'm whatever about it. Uh,
Command grab.
yeah, the command grab is so slow. I don't like it. I just like the psychic jumble because it's so much easier to use, more consistent. The grab is.
No, no, because listen, the amount of times I just randomly get command grab and I blink for like 0.5 seconds and I'm like, what just happened? Like,
Oh yeah, it's bullshit, bro. I haven't even bro. Not a lot of people have access to guest stars, so at most you're gonna get smoked in PR or very rarely in Rift for people who try in Rift. I don't know. But damn, this has been going for a hot minute. Do you have anything else to say before we cut things off? Like, do you want to promote your channel, anything like that?
well, yeah, so yeah, to wrap it off, yes, if you are if you're a follower of Noko and you have not seen my channel yet, please go to my channel. Again, it's 88 Fingies Nez. Subscribe, like, leave a comment on my
Mm-hmm.
stuff. This was a very great again opportunity to do a collab. I hope to do more of this with other SGM players in the future. And if you do want to do one with me, please feel free to reach out to me. If you see me on the SGM server, you know, hit me up, ping me. I'm more than open. I love interacting with people. Again, thank you so much, Noko,
I
for having
got
me with
you.
you. And
Mm-hmm.
if you ever want to do anything else aside from like this, you know, like hit me up. I'm down.
I'm down as fuck, bro. Like I just gotta go to sleep. It's like 10:43, man. Like I got a party to attend Saturday. It's a Christmas party on Saturday. I
I
got a
thought you
whole
said you got a fart. Help.
no, not far. Shut up. I meant to say like I got a party to attend Saturday.
Okay.
Next week is holidays coming up, so I'm like, God damn it. And I
Yeah.
gotta hang out with the homies this week as well. So it's a packed
Hey,
schedule, you
nice.
know. And then I gotta edit this and upload this, but this will be uploaded in January, so I'm not really too worried. So I'll just leave this footage in my fucking file and then fucking upload it, you know. I usually like uploading early and just set the schedule and then just chill, so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah,
Vibes.
like I'm a lazy but efficient kind of person. I don't know if that makes any sense. But
No,
yeah,
no, that makes sense. I feel you on that.
but yeah, like I'm already going for a hot minute here. But like, yeah, thank you so much for joining me. It was very nice talking with you, my guy, my go, my. When I say my guy, I don't mean that like I'm talking about the feminist bit again. I meant to say like
No, you're fine. No, listen, I'm good with some masculine terms. It's good.
I'm just saying like, yo, what's up, my guy? Like I tell that to like my fucking female friends. I'm like, what's up, my guy? Like I just dap them up, type shit. And
What's
I'm
up,
like,
my dude?
what's up, my dude? Like, what up? What up? What up, shoddy? Type shit. Like I hate saying that. Like I don't know why people say shoddy. Like I'm already yapping. Okay, I gotta go to bed. I'm tired. I gotta go to sleep. I got work.
All
I'll see
right.
you.
Good night, Noko.
Good night. You
Have
have
a
a good
good one.
one. You too. You too. Take care.
Bye bye.